Time now for your money. Well, the stock market has its ups, it has its downs, and when it dips even just a little bit, we all hear the same words. Hang in there. Is that really the best advice? Well, we thought we would ask our favorite expert. It's time now for Your Money with Adam Wolf. Adam is one of the area's leading financial advisors. He joins us each and every Monday here on River City Live to talk about your retirement, all of the different aspects of your retirement, and for today's purposes, the stock market. Now, the stock market, whether it's up or down, is always going to be one or the other again, right? I mean, no matter how well you're doing, there's going to be that dip, and somebody's going to say, hang in there, baby. So is that a good idea or not?
It can be. So here's the big news with the stock market. We are literally 8.5 years into a bull market, not having more than a 20% correction in the broad stock market indices for 3 months or more at a time. What does that mean? It's the second longest ever in the history of the stock market. How long can it go on for? We don't know, but every 7 to 10 years, they typically start to change a little bit. So we want to have a plan in place that if we see dips, we take advantage of them. And also the plan in place at the beginning, when you're designing it, to have safeguards in place for principal protection and for reasonable growth potential.
So dipping could be an opportunity? Is that what you're suggesting?
It could be an opportunity.
If the right person is advising you?
As long as your plan is in place to have that in place and make sure that you're getting the good returns with that. Now, too many people are out there giving that kind of advice, and they're saying, hey, just stay the course, but without a plan in place, see how long that course is going to last.
And what qualifies somebody to give that kind of advice? I mean, surely when you're seeking out financial advice, whether it be you or anybody, certainly there are qualifications somebody should be looking for.
Yeah, so the way I speak, when I talk with folks about this for the first time, we talk about someone who focuses on retirement. There's two different worlds, one being when you're accumulating your money for retirement, and then getting to and through retirement is a whole different set of skill sets and expertise that we do at Wolf Retirement. Also having experience. You want to have somebody who has the experience over time. And then you always want to work with a financial fiduciary, one that puts your interests financially and legally before ours as an advisor.
Say that word again?
A financial fiduciary.
Fiduciary, that's very important.
Yes, it's all about your interests. Now, there's a lot of advisors and financial professionals that put your interests ethically and morally ahead, but not legally. And that's the big difference, because that's the one that matters the most.
So if you were to pick up the phone and call somebody, that's point blank a question that's a yes or no.
It's a yes or no. There's no ifs, ands, and buts around it.
Okay. And then, once you're in that position, it is about safeguarding the plan that's been put in action. It's not just enough to say, okay, now the plan's in there. So you have to safeguard it along the way.
Yeah, a lot of folks, while they're working towards retirement, want to be more aggressive with their money, want to grow their money and compound their money because they have time and they're putting money into their plan, so they have that going for them. But as we get to and into retirement, taking some risk off the table for most folks, it makes a lot of sense, but not giving up those good returns, those solid returns, reasonable rates of returns. There's ways to do that within an overall plan as long as you work with the people who know how to have that happen.
And it sounds like it would be necessary to really get in there and review things. And I know you do that. You do a retirement readiness review.
Correct.
And that's taking into account all of the things that have already been done and what's coming in, and I know you really get into. And if you would like, this is very generous, a complimentary retirement readiness review that will help you understand and how to prepare for your retirement, it can really give you that insight. Well, you can be one of the first 10 qualified callers to 904-232-8760. Again, 904-232-8760. WolfRetirement.com is where you can learn more about Adam Wolf and his very professional family of folks that are waiting to help you out. And again, be one of the first 10 to take advantage of this very generous offer. 2 locations, Jacksonville, and also if you're in Clay County. So, Adam, thank you so much.
You are welcome.
We get a little bit more confident every time we see you. And write in pen next Monday because we need to have you back.
We'll see you next Monday.
Okay.
Thanks again.